Hi students, intermediate first year English medium. We are discussing the production analysis. So in the production analysis and few concepts were discussed by the previous videos. In this video I am going to analyze the short-term cost analysis. What is the short-term cost analysis? How can we analyze the short-term cost analysis? So here when we discuss the short-term cost analysis, before we want to know the on the time elements. What are the time elements? How the time is divided into some parts, which means let me say here on the time is divided into three types. One is very short run, first one. Second, short run. Third one, long run. Simple. The time is divided into three categories. One is very short run, long run. Suppose if you want to increase the production, the factors of production should be need. Without factors of production, we can't produce any goods and services. Production is not only physical good, the services is also come under the production process. So if you want to increase the production, so these factors of productions to be need. Suppose if you want to increase the production in the very short run, production increases in the short run, all factors are fixed. Why? If you want to increase the production, any factors cannot support it. Why? Because it is a little more time. Due to all factors are fixed. When the production not supported to increases, automatically the price will be risen up. When the price increases, this period is called market period. What is the market period? The prices will be risen up. Why? Because the supply is constant. Why? Because it's a little more time. If you want to increase the production, when price will be come down, supply increases, the price will be fall down. But the prices are increases due to this is the market period. The short run is called as a market period. So this is a very short run. First one. Second one, in the short run. So in the short run, few factors are fixed and few are variable. Few factors are fixed factors and few are variable factors. So fixed factors, it is not supported to increase the factors of production. These factors are not supporting to increase the production, but variable factors are supporting factors. If you want to increase the only the variable factors can be supported. So variable factors. Then in the long run, all factors are variable. How? Means if you want to increase the production, land, labor, capital, organization, all factors can be supported. Because we have a lot of time. All factors it is possible to change. Due to in the long run, it is a time to change the all factors of production. So that's why in the long run, all factors are variable factors. Okay. So here we are discussing the short run. The short-term analysis. See here, short-term cost analysis. So in the short-term cost analysis, so short-term cost here, fixed factors are there. Fixed factors are there and variable factors are also there. Fixed factors are there and variable factors are also there. So due to what are the in the short run, fixed and the variable factors. How can we use the fixed and the variable factors? Here, let me analyze. This is the total production. This is total fixed cost. TFC, total fixed cost. TFC, TVC, total variable here. I will write here. Total variable cost and total fixed cost. And this is a total cost. Let me say simple. Suppose no production, no fixed cost. For example, no production. The production not started, but there should be need to the fixed factors, lands to be need, and what is it? The plants to be need, and the machineries to be needed. So if not, the production will be zero. The fixed factors are something, but variable factors are zero. Why? Suppose fixed factors, so suppose 300, but production not started. When we started the production of 1, means production increases. The production increases, but the total fixed is constant. When the production increases, the total fixed cost constant. If we increase the production, if we decrease the production, if we stop the production, no changes in the cost, that is called total fixed cost. If we increase the production, if we decrease the production, if we stop the production, the total fixed cost is constant. Okay na? So this is the first one, total fixed cost. Then second, suppose the production increases, the total variable cost increases. If production decreases and the variable cost decreases. Suppose if you want to increase the production, the raw materials to be should be increases. If you want to increase the production, the labor should be increases, the transport to be increases. Means it is a variable factors. Means if the production increases, variable factor, cost of variable factors increases. If the production decreases, suppose if you want to 1 production, you need 300 of variable factors. If the production increases, the variable factors also increases, isn't it? So if increase the production, the variable cost increases. If decrease the production, the variable cost decreases. So the variable cost is always supported to the production. So due to the variable cost is a changing factor, but fixed factors are constant. If we increase the production, if we decrease the production, if we stop the production, the fixed cost is constant. Okay, but which factor is needs to increase the production? Both are required. Means total fixed cost also required and total variable cost also required. So by using these two factors, we can get some production. Means if you want to produce the one good, we need fixed cost and variable cost. By using the TFC and TVC, we get the 600 of total cost. How can we get the total cost? Total cost is equal to total fixed cost and total variable cost. So total fixed cost is 300, total variable cost is 300. The total cost is 600 to produce of one good. Okay, so the production increases, the fixed cost was constant, but the variable cost increases according to the production. Then so here this is the total cost. Simple. So according to this total cost, total fixed cost, total variable cost and total cost, according to this cost, we can draw a diagram. How can we draw a diagram? I will show. See here. See here we taken the cost, here output, cost and output, and this is a total fixed cost. What is the total fixed cost? The total fixed cost goes on constant. Suppose here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 1 lakh. If you produce the 1 lakh, but the total fixed cost is constant, means it is a parallel to y-axis axis, horizontal, parallel to y-axis. Why? When how much production you want to produce, there is no changes in total fixed cost. So this is a total fixed cost, one thing. And total variable cost starts from 0. If production stop, if you stop the production, the total variable cost is also 0. For example, this is a starts from 0 onwards. So this is a total variable cost. Okay, and then total cost is also starts from 300. For example, this is 300, starts from 300. Okay, so this is a total cost. So these are all the presentation of total cost, total variable cost, total fixed cost. Once again, total fixed cost is a constant up to complete of the production, goods and services, and total variable cost starts from 0 onwards, or you can take something. I taken 300 or 0 onwards. Okay, so it is starts from 0 onwards, goes on, increases. It's a total variable cost, and this is a total cost starts from 300. So 300, so goes on, increases. If the production increases, the total cost is also increases. So this is the way of the presentation of total costs. This is the presentation of total cost. So how can we explain the total cost? So this is the presentation, total cost, one thing. And the second thing is average cost and marginal cost. How can we analyze the average cost and marginal cost? Means AC. Suppose if you want to find out the AC, TC divided by Q. Q means production or output quantity or maybe. So we find out the AC and the MC. How can we measure the find out the MC? MC is delta TC by delta Q. Okay, so to apply this formula, easily we can find out the average cost. So how can we analyze the average cost? Means you find the total cost divided by Q, 600 divided by 1, how much? 600. AC, same formula, TC by Q. Then 700 divided by 2, AC is 350. Next to 750 divided by 3, 250. So this is the process. So TC divided by quantity. TC divided by quantity. So TC is divided by quantity. We get the average cost. Okay now. So this is the average cost. Then marginal cost. So how can we find out the marginal cost? Means the marginal cost is differences in between total cost by differences in between quantity. What is the differences in between? For example, TC. This is TC. TC means 2300. For example, 2300 minus 1650 by, this is the difference, previous and present, 10, 9. Then 10 minus 9. Okay now, how much? Means 250. Okay, 230. So 2300 minus 1650, then we get the 650. So what is the 650? It is the differences in between delta TC by delta Q. So 650 by 1 is equal to 650. So how can we obtain the MC? By changing the delta means change total cost by change in quantity. Okay, so this is a formula to find out the marginal cost. But generally we can say, we can find out easily 23 16 difference, 16 14 difference, 14 11 difference. So this is the way. So this is the way to find out the marginal cost. Okay, so average cost and marginal cost. So both are the very important. It is a short run cost analysis. So according to the average and marginal cost, we can draw a diagram. Let me say, how can we draw a diagram? The short-term analysis. Say here, observe carefully. Simple. So this is a AC and this is a MC. Initially, the AC is greater than MC. See here, AC is greater than MC. So the AC is greater than MC. See here. And goes on, the production increases, the AC is decreases. Goes on, increases, production increases, the AC goes on, decreases. See here, AC decreases and both are equal. AC and MC both are equal at point something. Both are equal. This is point P. At point P, AC and MC both are equal. And later MC increases, AC decreases. See here, later MC increases and AC decreases than the MC. So this is the relationship. This is the relationship in between AC and MC. This is the relationship in between AC and MC. Means at the initially the AC is greater than MC and goes on, both are decreases, and at the point both are equal, then AC increases, then AC decreases. Initially AC increases and after a certain point AC decreases. So this is the relationship of AC and MC. Okay, so these are all the total short-term cost analysis. Okay, students, so this is the way of the presentation. Okay, thank you.